Relationships sometimes fail due to outside factors. It could be family, friends, or even conflicts in a country. Due to this, parents will sometimes get separated from their loved ones. This is the story of Melvin Nellis, who was looking for his long lost son, Daniel Nellis. Melvin lost contact with his son, Daniel, when Daniel's mother took him to the United States from Vietnam. Thankfully, Melvin was able to locate his son. My name is Jeff, aka GCurse, and I welcome you to another installment of Black Site Files from Unsolved Mysteries, the case of Melvin and Daniel Nellis. This is a case that took me a minute to remember what it was when I looked at the title on the wiki. I have every one of the cases bookmarked on my browser, and when I came upon this, I'm thinking Melvin and Daniel Nellis. What case is that? And then I clicked on the link and I saw what it was. I'm like, oh, it's that case. Yeah. So we're going to be actually dealing with a case for a change that actually ends with a happy ending. Unsolved Mysteries. A lot of happy endings are kind of relegated. I don't want to say relegated. They're reserved for these lost love cases, when somebody who has been spending their life trying to find somebody that they love. These are the type of cases that really get the happy ending. So I cannot wait to actually delve into this case with everybody. But first, as always, wait, wrong one. Excuse me. If you like what you're watching, which I hope you are, and all of a sudden I had a shortness of breath there from hiccuping. If you like what you're watching, feel free to click that subscribe button, click that like button, click the bell to be notified, and you'll be released. You'll be alerted. You'll be released. I don't know why I said released. You'll be alerted when I release new content. We're going to get to this case right after these commercials.
Here's important news from Stouffer's Lean Cuisine. The American Heart Association has reviewed Lean Cuisine's 14-day diet plan and found it to be in compliance with their dietary guidelines, including those for sodium, cholesterol, and fat. For free copies, write Lean Cuisine, Box 330, Cleveland, Ohio, 44107. That's Lean Cuisine, Box 330, Cleveland, 44107. Stouffer's Lean Cuisine and the American Heart Association, working together for your good health.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, I have been flubbing everything I've been saying so far. Like the very first segment, the opening segment, the introduction, as I like to call it, I flubbed it. Like I had to retake it like 5 times. I'm just gonna leave this one in. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are having a great day. As always, it is nice to see that you're here to hear what I have to say and enjoy a happy ending to a case for a change. If you're new to this series, basically this is where I go to the Unsolved Mysteries wiki, and I will pull up the case, and I will have my secretary. Her name is Jasmine. She will help read to us this case. Okay, so we are going to do this. Let's see here. This. And then this. There we go. And if you are new to this series, just thought I'd let you know, I use a reading aloud program that's part of the browser to read to us the case. However, the program is not the most reliable, even though it is actually something from Microsoft itself. You would think Microsoft would make sure that this program runs correctly, but they never do. So let's full screen this. There we go. And I'll read the beginning part of this. So the real names are Melvin Nellis and Daniel L. Nellis. The case is lost father and son. The location was Vietnam, and the date was April 1975. Thankfully, compared to the previous case that we went through, which was the God, what was the name of that case? God. I cannot remember. Hold on, let me pull it up. Hold on, let me pull it up. I have it right here. Let's see here. The previous case was the Kursova case. Whereas the Kursova case actually went a while. or because it was long. This is actually a quick case, so we should be done within 5 to 10 minutes, hopefully. So I'm going to have my secretary Jasmine start reading this to us, and we'll see. Hopefully, the program will work. Since this is a smaller amount of area to cover, I guess you could say. Please, please work. I'm begging you, please, please. Actually, and I just remembered. Oh my god, I have my mind running on a million things right now. I forgot to actually get my Bluetooth out. Normally, I've been working on laundry. I also did it behind the scenes prior to this recording. So my mind's all over the place. I'm not here. Uh, I'm not sure what it is. I'm just kind of mentally, I'm just kind of out of it right now. So let's actually continue now since I have my Bluetooth in. Now, hopefully won't mess up too much. Please work.
Details.
Okay, here we go.
42-year-old U.S. citizen John Nellis is searching for his
And of course, it messed up right there. So let's.
other, Melvin, and son, Daniel. Melvin was an American serviceman who met John's mother while he was stationed in Chongqing, China, in the mid-1940s. They fell in love and John was born in 1949. When he was 5, Melvin was sent back to the United States. Since his parents were not legally married, he and his mother were forced to stay behind. Melvin promised to write, but eventually the letters stopped. Sadly, John never heard from him again. In 1952, John and his mother moved.
Okay, so I am a little bit wrong here. I thought the case was just about, because it's been a while since I actually saw this one case. I thought the case was actually about Melvin and Daniel Nellis, but apparently there was uh, a guy named John Nellis also, and I should have realized that because I did a behind the scenes making of the getting all the items ready to record this, and I saw John, and I should have realized that, but apparently John. Okay, so I'm guessing Melvin was looking for his dad, John. Also, I'm a little bit confused here, but let's just continue on. Come on.
Moved to her homeland in South Vietnam. She sold produce,
She sold produce, but let's continue on.
but was able to make just enough money to send him to private schools. There he was able to learn English and receive a Western education. In 1957, his mother took him to the U.S. Embassy in Saigon so that he could immigrate to the United States. She feared that she would not be able to support him financially with her job. She was able to secure a registration document that proved that Melvin was an American. It would later become vital for John's emigration to the United States.
Okay, I am just totally okay. Oh, so John Nellis. I thought Melvin was okay. Like I said, I'm not all here, so this is probably gonna be like one of my worst episodes. So I thought this was Melvin, and I thought Daniel was okay. So Melvin is John's dad, and Daniel is John's. Okay, okay. So I am. I think this would have been appropriate for me to act because I saw like I said in the making a video, which I'm going to link up here if I already did. I went through this. I think I should have also watched the video because I originally thought that this was Melvin, and I should have just. I'm not all here. I apologize, guys. But so we have John Nellis who is looking for his father, Melvin, and his son, Daniel. Okay, now it makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so apparently let's see here. It looks like his mom was able to secure a document to prove that John was indeed an American. Okay, let's do this. Come on, please.
In the late 1960s, as the Vietnam War began to escalate, John began dating a Vietnamese woman. Within a few months, he fathered her child, a son named Daniel. However, in 1971, she left him and took Daniel with her. In 1973, she married an American Marine, and John believed that they took Daniel to the United States. He never saw him again.
Okay, so, and this kind of picks up where John is looking for his son. So I feel bad for John because apparently he was looking for two people. He was looking for his father and his son.
In April 1975 in South Vietnam, as Saigon fell
Come on.
to
Yes,
the
Saigon
North
fell. There it
Vietnamese,
goes.
thousands of refugees tried to flee. John and his girlfriend, Vivienne, were among them. They narrowly avoided being shot by angry Vietnamese troops while escaping. They were able to get on one of the last planes. After they settled in the United States, John learned that Daniel had been left behind in the chaos and carnage that had taken over Vietnam. He and Vivian later married and now live in an affluent suburb in Orange County, California, where he works as an electronics technician. In 1986, they became U.S. citizens and have a daughter named Vienna. John now wants to be reunited with Melvin and Daniel. He wants them to meet his new family here in the United States. Extra notes: this case first aired on the August 28, 1991 episode. Vivian, John,
Okay.
Daniel, and Vienna Nellis.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to read the last part of this. So I want to say thank you to Jasmine for joining us. This entire reading has been kind of a clusterfuck. I originally thought it was Melvin. I thought Melvin was the father, and it's gone off the rails. But still, it is glad to see that there is a somewhat happy conclusion to this. Okay, so results solved. A week before the broadcast, John learned that Daniel was alive and well, living in the Philippines. Then, shortly after, one of John's relatives in Ohio contacted him and told him that Melvin was also alive and well, retired and living in Tokyo, Japan. John soon spoke to him on the phone for the first time in 40 years. 3 weeks later, John, Vivian, and Vienna were reunited with Daniel. He was also able to meet several of John's relatives. In December 1991, John was reunited with Melvin in Tokyo. Well, that's cool. Sadly, Melvin passed away in 2000 at the age of 80. Uh, while I'm sad that Melvin passed away, it is good to know that at least the father and son were able to reunite before it was too late. How many times have we seen a case on Unsolved Mysteries where somebody was desperately trying to find a loved one, only to find that the loved one has passed away just before being reunited? I remember a case. I can't recall exactly what the name was, but if I remember correctly, there was a case of a lady who I think she was having some sort of physical ailment, and that she was dying, and that I think they said that her family, or her parents at least, were members of a traveling circus, and that she would go from circus to circus that would pull into her community and try to get information. And I think that I can't recall if her parents were never found, or that they found her parents, but just either way, I think the lady passed away. But yeah, so we at least we got a happy ending with this case. I'm just I'm kind of sad that a lot of other cases do not get that same kind of happy ending. So let's take a look at Melvin Nellis at Find a Grave. Okay, so Melvin Anthony Nellis, born. Let me zoom in a little bit. Come on, no, wrong button. There we go. Born June 13th, 1919, in Dayton, Montgomery County, Ohio, USA. His date of death was April 15th, 2000, at the age of 20, or age of 80. I'm not here, ladies and gentlemen. He died in Tokyo, or in the Tokyo metropolis, Japan. He was cremated. Location of ashes are unavailable. And then basically, this is his kind of like what they were talking about in the Unsolved Mysteries wiki. We only have one photo of Melvin, and here it is. And that is about it, ladies and gentlemen. This was the case of Melvin Nellis. It's kind of deceptive because I read this and this is what I was going off. So I originally thought that the father was the one looking for Daniel. I thought that was Melvin, and it turned out to be a guy named John. It should have been the family of Melvin, John, and Daniel Nellis or something like that. But yeah, I will openly be honest that I should have done a little bit more research. I should have watched the video, especially since I cannot remember this case. I like to try to, do these videos based off the memories I have from watching these cases. But there are times that I will see a name and I just like, wait, which one was that? And then I have to like see a picture or something. So maybe from now on, if possible, I think I will just watch the video before I do these, just to get a fresh, what's like a refresher, I guess you could say. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. When I return from these commercials, it will be with my final thoughts. Stay tuned.
The clean look of Covergirl Clean Makeup. What makes it so beautiful?
Clean makeup gives me the look I want.
Clean is natural, pure, and Noxzema clean.
It's the look of good skin.
Clean is Covergirl Clean Makeup.
It's just the right color and coverage.
Clean is fresh, flawless, and sometimes frivolous. Clean is believable and always beautiful. Clean is the good skin look of Covergirl Clean Makeup.
Okay, everybody, time for my final thoughts. And this was actually a pretty quick case, as you saw on the Unsolved Mysteries wiki. The main takeaway is that sometimes families can be broken up for many reasons, especially if there is some sort of conflict going on, like the Vietnam War, for example. What we need to do is just remember that no matter what, we do have family members out there who are looking for us. I do want to say that I apologize for being out of it a lot through this installment. I'm just a lot going on. Like I said, I did a previous video already, and then I'm doing laundry, and I'm getting ready to return back to work, and I just have a lot of stuff going on. I think I really need to just try to clear my mind, but yeah, I'm just glad, that this video is done. The next installment of Black Site Files from Unsolved Mysteries. Let me pull up the browser so I can see it. 1 second. Let's see here. It is the case of two murdered priests. I think they were both murdered. Hold on. We have Father Ronaldo Rivera and Father John Kerrigan. I think they were both murdered. Let's see here. Ronaldo was murdered, and what about the other one? John Kerrigan. No, John Kerrigan apparently is listed as a disappearance on the Unsolved Mysteries wiki. But basically what it is that they believe that a person could be killing or harming religious members of a specific type of religion, if I remember correctly. We will find out more when we read this case. This is actually going to be, holy shit, this is actually a long case, and there's actually two. I think the video is broken into two parts for each of the priests involved. So not only are we going to have one part of the wiki going to be about one priest, but then the other is going to be about the other. This is going to be a long episode or installment of Black Site Files from Unsolved Mysteries next time. So yeah, but anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, even though I major league flubbed my way through it, which I apologize. As always, let me do this. As always, I hope that you like what you watched. Did it again. Why? I really need to fix it. Oh well. And then let's move this down. As always, if you like what you watch, feel free to click that subscribe button, click the bell and the like, and you'll be alerted when I release new content. I will see you next time for the next installment of Black Site Files from Unsolved Mysteries. My name is Jeff, aka GCurse, wishing you all a great day. Stay safe, everybody. Peace out.